Hello everyone, today I'm gonna have about the game review for my Patreon. I just two-dan player. Yeah, I have been doing the game review for a long time, so I think if you are watching my game review, sorry, not my game review for my Patreon, then you know that. Yeah, so let's just start from now. My Patreon was black and his opponent was white. So I checked the beginning, yeah, and then when I see the beginning, always there was no problem. Nothing was problem. It was really perfect. Even I think you have really enough information as well. So even here was I think actually it's not really okay for white, yeah. And yeah, here is the first area that we have to study. If black plays here, usually white just push here right now is impossible. White just need to tenuki. White can invade here, or white can just jump here, handle differently. But since he get in here, your responding was really perfect. When you capture here, wasn't it happy? But were you not happy for that? I think this result is really happy for black. So white answered here, and then knight move here. It was even cool. I think if I am white, maybe at least I will try to block here and try to handle the center. But of course, black has a solution as well. If you want to reduce here, you have to know how to restart again from invasion as well. Because if white just answer here, then you can use all the center and try to take the base. Then of course you need to have a second reduce again at the center when you break the side. So this is a second part. Most of the time white has to bother the base, but now you can just go out to center. The size is not that big enough for white. But in the actual game, even white has played here. It's really powerful for here. White has no beating for that. So you just go out here and this, here, here. Until now is big problem. Yeah. What do you think? You have to learn how to start from the new area because you know that these black stones are really perfect. Then I understand the white can surround here, but I mean the surrounding like this block is good for white, right? So it looks very good, but if I am black, I will restart from the new area. Yeah, because when you go there, I don't think white can consider the block. Anyway, this is really, nothing he can punch. Then you can even save here. You can even attach here. So I think he should play here. That when you break the center, when you break the upper side like this, then the where you spend one step will become neutral point. Yeah, maybe there is still value, but when you just throw the stone here, I don't mean you have to play here. You have to just go to the lower side first. Yeah, but when you just throw the something here, here will not be good. Yeah, here will not be big enough. That's why we are calling that the center. Yeah. So the center logic and between corner and side is used in this kind of a situation. You already break the older side and you just need to reduce where the center. It doesn't mean break, just reduce is good enough. Yeah. But in the actual game, somehow you spend one move here and then here I think I will tenuki again. Maybe if let's say that I just reduce here. Yeah, maybe if you are afraid of the invasion here, somehow this is going to be helpful for white. Yeah, literally right. It become bad exchange to break the upper side. Because when you play here, then you already exchanged there. So let's say that you just reduce here. But I think wasn't really big enough here. We don't have enough, there is not enough value to spend one more step there. If white is just around here, so you don't care. Yeah, you don't have to care there. So now when you go there here, this one here, and the Atari, or somehow you are spending many steps at the small area, that's the problem. Yeah, because you support them to get the potential here. So I don't think you had a question for this one. I don't think there is any problem. Yeah, this is good enough because now when you go there, if white just block here, I don't mean it's impossible to play because if you just get the territory, there is a lot. Then you just need to go to the here at the right timing. But still, I can't say white performance was bad. That's the reason is from here. Yeah, if there is nothing, yeah, there is nothing, and then let's say that you spend the same move as just now. Yeah, still there is very wide. Then you start the new area. Maybe here, then you can just keep playing on maybe like this. Yeah, I think maybe my high recommendation is the invading the upper side. But anyway, there the stepping was too slow. Yeah. So you have to compare about that. So in the actual game, yeah, here was too slow, and then when you reduce here, there is nothing problem. I think it was perfect. But starting from when the answers here, usually the reduce should be soft. You can just jump and ask him whether you can jump in one more time. When he answers, then you can have a two-space jump or large knight move. This is a common form of the invasion. But in the actual game, you use the strongest to move. Yeah, but I think it's making sense too. Usually, white has to answer. There are a few answers for white. White can answer knight move and the one space jump, and the inside the knight move, and then inside one space jump as well. But when you see the maybe the book, usually they will recommend the knight move. But when you see the professional players game, then they will use the one space jump. There is a reason, because if white answers knight move, there will be super amazing tetsuji. Black can attach, and it's not extending here. Yeah, then black is getting nothing. Black can cut one more time. Then when white has to capture, then black can attack a couple times. Then black can settle here. So it's very clean. If white decided to capture here, then attack is going to be sent and then extend here. There is some aju too. So if white answers here, black is also clean too. Yeah, but what about if white decided to play one space jump instead of knight move? Even though black plays here, white can hane. This time cutting is not like just now. Even though white just capture, the position is not so thick because white can restart the game. Yeah. So just like one space jump is giving better power to this system. That means if white is considering to one space jump this way, still this will be normal. But he has played a knight move in the actual game. So I think this is the strongest move that you played. But since starting from now, usually how you can settle the movement is hane and then connect. You can see that this position is different. If white stone was here, then white can consider to play here. But this time you can just capture this. Then naturally you have got two eyes. And then when he defends here, then we can reduce again and reduce again. So you break all the lower side. So it's no problem. Yeah. Why you have to hane and then connect? This is a vital point. When he defends, then you can push out to the center. Then when you are going out to the center, then we don't know who is attacking who. Then it was okay. Yeah. So I can't say attach is a bad move. So you shouldn't memorize always this is good or not. Yeah, now I think it's okay. You can try. But in the actual game, when he plays here, this one, you have played one space jump, right? Yeah, extending here. That means because I think normally when you are designing the fighting, you have to give a one part. I think that's this one. Because they are important. That's why you have to only focus for this group. Then you have A and B, both sides. Yeah, you have two insurance. So still is okay playable. But when you support like actual game, yeah, here you exchange this one. That means your hane is not gonna be sent anymore. White will just ignore, right? Yeah, there is nothing to do. But if you are doing like this here and this one, different part is when you extend here, you cannot continue to push because there is cutting. Now two stones are very, very important. This is everything. Even though you separate here, white can just fly away here. You lost all the main point, that's main area, so it's not good. Then means you have to return. I think still this is playable, but it's worse than just now, somehow. But you should play like that because still I think. So if you search AI, maybe still I think black is okay. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe you can search, because now this white stones can't beat the black's head position. White cannot surround the black. Then is really big trouble for white. Yeah. So in the actual game, maybe you were not sure the game flow, right? But since you jump here, yeah, white really has to surround the center. Like, which performance is good? Maybe this here, because now this is ladder, right? So white has to prepare. Maybe which preparing is good? Jump. Yeah, however, white should think how to surround here. If black goes here, then how to capture them. Because now still they are very important. Even to sacrifice here, white must capture them first. But in the actual game, when he plays here, you jump out here, this one. You know, you are going out faster. Nothing is problem. It was perfect if I just tell you the result. Yeah. Actually, there is may not be the anything wrong. Just maybe I think I just told you that the basic information how you can have a how you can handle the after you attach here. So I really couldn't feel any problem from there. Yeah, even your hangma performance was great. It made your head position very thick. So what was wrong with this? Yeah, it's really perfect. But when he plays here was starting from now was broken. So firstly, you should surround here. Let him just save there is okay. Yeah, and then saving here is not that hard for white. Maybe however he will do that. You have to willing to give him 2 eyes. And then when you get enough like this, then you are stronger, right? Then if this is not possible because he has the tactics, right? Then now this is his benefit. I think maybe 1 space jump is good enough and just decide to sacrifice again. Yeah, because now you can reduce white area. You lost just 3 stones, but you break everything at the lower side, and then you can go back to territory style. I think now invading is no problem. Here and jump. Because here black stones are very thick, then you can just decide to use any tactics. Maybe, I don't know which move is good. Is it too much? Maybe knight move? Okay, knight move, and then here is okay. Yeah, like this. Or if you think this is a bit afraid, yeah, then maybe 4th line invasion is also okay. So still I think black is not bad. Actually it's quite okay. But in the actual game, suddenly here was broken. Yeah. I can tell you, usually your game will not be bad because of this kind of jumping position. You like this one is one of the important part. And then any broken situation was the problem. Because now you really didn't want to give up single stone, right? You have to know how to give up the small thing. It was not the main area. Anyway, even though you attack hard, then he will save it easily because he can get the eye shape easily, and this is in trouble. Yeah. So I think maybe you may have a killing mind there too. I'm not sure. Yeah. But that one, then we need to have a better knowledge of the life and death. Yeah. After you push here, he has to connect here. The problem is your net is a bit broken. When you set up here, he can connect. Everything is problem now. Here, cutting problem, and then 3 stones are weak. Anyway, he has an insurance there. That's why this push made a big problem. That's the main point. Here, broken. This here. Okay, let's say that now already there is accident. But if I'm black, maybe if I cannot set up the net, I will just use the soft move. So just like this. Yeah, I know it was not good, but there is nothing better way. Or if you just want to just focus to save them, then I will maybe use this kind of move to get the eye shape. Anyway, if I just follow the hangman sequence, then there will be like, cutting problem. Then somehow this is helping for black to get more eye shape. So that can be possible. But when you have a broken situation, you shouldn't never have the unnatural net. Because their net condition was very unnatural. It's not natural, there is all the cutting problem. That's why this game was become trouble. Yeah. Here was the main area. Before was very good, except here. So even lower side, actually no problem. It was very, very good too. Yeah. So you don't have to care about tactics problem. So when he plays here, you have to give up that. Yeah. Simply, it was broken. It's really broken now. Yeah. Although you saved here already, you lost a lot of points there. White can't even bother this way. There are a lot of decisions for white. Maybe he was afraid of you to save there. In case white cannot kill the lower side, it will be high risk, right? So I think white thought that it was already good enough in actual game. And then when you extend here, so jump here, and then he's just connecting here. For already you got a lot of damage, yeah, from here because of this local fighting skill. So now I think if you want to win the game, I think still okay. How you can challenge for losing game? Yeah, that's the topic now. Because I think that you can't use the gentle move now. If you want to win, I think you have to make with a very complicated situation because now you are behind for the territory. Yeah, of course, maybe you may feel whether really hard for whether you are winning or losing. Yeah, but one thing you will be sure that here you lost something. I think the still I have to teach you the basic form is like what you played, like jump or knight move. But this is one of the vital points for each other because it can make him to answer here. Then somehow here has a little better power. Then you have to try to challenge here. Knight move. Try to connect each other. Because before was like I was asking you. I told you when he plays here, you must answer, and then he can just separate again. But this time you need to all in. You can just connect here when he captures. Then try to kill here. At least maybe he will be afraid. Then he is not really sure whether he can save or not. And then because now there is separated too, he hasn't decided to capture the 3 stone, which is important for all the stones. So this is only one chance how you can make complicated situation. And then when you play here, if he is like maybe chicken, and then you connect each other and try to press here, then maybe you may have a chance again. Yeah. One thing is like after we are losing the one local fighting, still we had a lot of chance. Yeah, a lot of chance. So make sure always your game, which you are playing all the time, after you lose the single fighting, you will get a lot of chance. They are making a lot of mistake. Yeah. So you are not losing because of tactics in the beginning or beginning problem, the beginning little problem. So in the actual game, but if you want to use those kind of technical skill like this, then we need to have a skill the logic as well. Like here, maybe you may ask me, what about the white attach here? He can just cut here, right? Yeah. But this time I can change the plan. I can just decide to save here, and I will ask him whether do you want to give up or not. Then he will be at least confused. Yeah. And then we will share the mistake too. So in the actual game, when you play here, it was too much gentle. So there is basically not many chances. Yeah. And then here, but you have got a lot here. Yeah, there is some mistake to you, as you see, as I told you, because now white was supposed to just give up here, or maybe at least Hane is working. Hane is better, but when he just extend there, like actual game, yeah, here, jump here, already white was in some trouble. Yeah, it was a big trouble, as you see it. Even you can play Hane this way here, and then just get into capturing race. Oh, is it not working? Still is working, but I'm not sure whether you can win or not even now. Yeah, because before damage was so big. And in the actual game, you capture here. You were supposed to get much more than this one. Yeah. So this here. Okay. Even he was using Tetsuji. He has got more. Yeah. But you lost the 5.5 point. Maybe you may have a chance. Yeah. Well, I think the end game was not a really main problem. Yeah. If you just get like this and lose the 5.5, I'm not sure whether you played well here. Still, you could win or not. Yeah. Anyway, just now that I show you here is how we are using, how we are handling in the behind the game. Yeah, losing game, how we can try to challenge it to win. So in the end game, you did a lot, but still white was winning 5.5 point. So mainly in the beginning, the first one, how you can start in the new area. You need to have a new starting when you have all the base. Yeah, you don't have to start from the stones which you have a base. Just you thought that white blocking is good, so I'm going there, but you have a better move, which is called invasion. Just starting in the new area. That was the first one. And second one, the lower side, actually your Tetsuji was okay, but make sure I show you the variation. Sometimes this attachment doesn't work if the shape is different. Yeah, but in the actual game, that was actually totally no problem. When you were jumping out to the center, that was totally good. But why you lost this game is from this local fighting. you are using the broken net, and then you carry the single stone. You didn't want to give up. You were supposed to surround and let him save at the side, and then you settle, and then what you get the benefit is a break the all the lower side, and then you can go to the counting game. Then still you are winning this game. Yeah, but you had many broken moves there. That made you lose this game. Yeah, and then one more thing. Even you lost a lot in the single fighting, still you will get a lot of chances. Yeah, if you play the active move there. But here you should have enough understanding why Hane was the main point, and then you can have a why you can play the knight move. You are supposed to be much more active than you had a chance this game. Okay, so this game was okay. Always I feel that you have enough information for the beginning and Joseki. So please do not focus about that area and just focus from the middle game. You have to improve your reading the middle game skill. Then you will be able to step the 5 dan. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for this month game review. Then see you next time. Yeah, I appreciate for supporting me for as a patron. Yeah, really, thank you so much. Yeah, bye bye.